This blew my mind. Tried an AI influencer with Nano Banana today. Thread. This is an AI influencer? Wow. What the hell, man? What? Black and white because it was a subtitle on the t-shirt, which was hard to get consistent. Yeah, holy moly! Oh my god. Dude, these look like actual pictures too. Oh my god. No. Wait. What? Oh my god, man. This is insane. This is real? Like AI, no bullshit? You could have fooled me. Wow, dude. That's not boobies, is it? No, it's not. Oh, Jesus. You get that. This actually gave me a heart attack. So I saw this post. And I thought it was quite interesting. Like, I've seen a lot of discourse around this. People like, women are going to be, people are saying like, women are going to be put out of business. Like, people are saying streamers are next. I think it could happen. Maybe it does happen that way, but like, I think the hurdles to get to that point are still kind of insane. I don't think it's gonna have that effect that people think it's gonna have. Maybe like in 10, 20 years, I'm not sure. Yeah, OnlyFans girls are going out of business. Dude, I'm serious, man. I think it might happen. They don't fall in love. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know, some people are gonna goon to this and be like, oh my god, she's so hot. I bet you $100 someone already beat their schmeat to this. It's enough to put them out of business yet? No, it's not. I don't think this is convincing enough yet. You're gonna need to work a little bit harder, Mr. AI. I think the biggest thing, personally, I think the biggest thing that's gonna come out of this, and we're gonna have to see, is the barrier to like entry to be a content creator or influencer will basically be eliminated altogether. Like that now, don't get it twisted. There isn't much of a barrier to begin with. You really just need like a webcam, a mic, and like decent upload speed. But the barrier to do whatever you want will be eliminated. Like, think about it. Think you know how to be a hot girl better than all the other hot girls, even though you're a guy? Like, you can do that now. That kind of thing. You basically get to play a manager for a virtual character, for whatever kind of influencer that you want with AI. You get to control her. You get to tell her to do what you want. You get to spank her booty and tell her what prompts you want. Yeah. I know how to be a hot girl and I'm a dude. Yes, that's what I'm saying. A man knows what other men want because they are a man. Huh? What? What? Alana isn't over for us. No. Now, do I think this is a good thing? On one hand, more competition breeds better results. Like, more people entering the content creation space could very well make this like an overall level of entertainment go up. But I have a feeling that that's not gonna happen. That's not what's gonna happen, okay? I feel like instead we're gonna enter this like new age of complete slop. Everyone's seen it. Everyone has seen the AI slop on their boomer parents' Facebook page that they get sent in Facebook Messenger. Like right now, right? They've seen it on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter. Everyone's seen that slop. Like, I feel like the strength of AI right now, at least in like the influencer space, is quantity and not quality, right? Which means we're gonna get spammed with a lot of slop. It's like lottery tickets. The people behind the AI accounts, like this guy or whatever, or whoever else, pretending to be girls, They're gonna spam anything they can think of with AI, creating in like 2 seconds, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then posting it, and then hoping it hits the algo lottery, and it goes viral. Like, to me, it already feels really, really dystopian, in my opinion. It will get better. Yeah, it will. Go outside in South Korea and our third models and ads are AI girls. Really? Do they disclose that they're ads? I bet they do. In South Korea, I've heard that the laws for like using AI have to be like disclosed pretty front and center, but you know, I could be wrong. We need AI content warnings? Yes. But they don't say it? Oh, that's bad. How do you feel about those Bigfoot AI videos? I've seen them around. I don't think there's anything wrong with it with creating stupid, silly little videos and it's obvious that it's AI. It's when you don't disclose it. That's where I think it gets fucked up. Like, you're toting a line of, like, morality of saying, like, oh, well, you know, this influencer's, you know, quote-unquote real, and then it turns out they're not. But anyway, I saw this post, too. This was kind of interesting. This was originally in Spanish, so the translation is, since I see this, I think it's a very necessary to give voice to how much this is harming content creators and to the outrageous things that are done with our photos using artificial intelligence. I've seen every edit about me and about other girls who don't have a name, and to say that those responsible for these things deserve jail, and the worst is that you ask for help and nobody does anything. Now, this is what actually really caught my attention. Like, someone sent me a clip of Asmund talking about this, and he basically said these girls are like scared because they're being put out of a job. Like, I have some thoughts on this. I do. Do I think AI is gonna replace streamers and influencers, especially women? Like, well, you know, like, let's think about this. I'm gonna focus on streamers because that's what I know the most about as someone who is a streamer, right? When it comes to like female VTubers and streamers in general, there are a lot of different types and a lot of different flavors, so to speak. But if you boil it down, you can like really loosely describe the content creators as either A, hyper entertaining, like Jinxie, Queso, you know, those types of people that are really popular, or B, hyper girlfriend experience, GFEs. I think that's kind of the category, right? Now, let me make one thing clear before anyone goes for my throat over this. All of us female streamers are GFE whether you like it or not. I know people are gonna like get mad at me and say, no, it's not true. Chat, that's a fact. It's undeniable. Like, we all remember the Parrot 4chan video about Nimmy Nightmare, okay? Announce you're getting married and half your viewers evaporate like immediately. No matter what your content is, no matter what you do on stream, almost every single female VTuber has a minimum. I mean minimum. 90%. 90% male VTubership. I mean, viewership. Yes. I knew you'd come around. What? I'm just stating the truth. I'm not being mean. And again, there will always be a portion of that viewership that watches you because they like you. They like your voice. They like your model, or they like your personality. They send you love letters to, you know, your business email, and then you get to read those. But like, ask me how I know. That's the way it is. That's fine. I'm not saying like, oh, this is a bad thing. That's just how it is. The question then becomes, what I'm trying to circle back to, what can AI more easily emulate? someone who streams content, like Fillion, or someone who maybe does like a lot of just chatting, maybe does a little bit of ASMR, plays some games with chat. I think everyone is gonna get targeted eventually, but I think they're going to try and emulate the GFE experience, the girlfriend experience, I should say, streamer first, because the formula is a lot more simple than being hyper entertaining. Or at least it's perceived to be simple. Like, why do you think there's already so much AI porn and AI influencers posting hot pictures, but there's no AI queso? That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, look, you know, like, this is an AI. She's sticking out her tongue. She's winking at you, you know, buy my OF. There's more money in GFE? Yeah, I would say so. Females have the privilege of very likely earning more money on average. I'm gonna make it some AI queso. You're not gonna have that much success, if any. It's hard to emulate that kind of thing. I think it'll affect more OF than streamers. Absolutely, but I do think that female streamers are going to see the effects of it if it ever gets good enough. Guys, do we forget that Neurosama exists? Hello? Like, one of the most entertaining streamers, one of the most viewed streamers, VTubers in general, is an AI. Like, come on, don't try to be like, no, they're not coming for streamers. Like, yeah, you know what? And by the way, just so I get some retard yapping at me, telling me I'm being like disparaging to some streamers because they fit what like I described, what I said earlier. Like, I don't hate GFE streamers. I do not. I watch girls I consider to be GFE streamers. I enjoy them. I can appreciate a good, hot, cute, adorable VTuber with a pretty model that makes you feel like, what is it called? Like, you're being like, God, what am I fucking talking about? You know what I'm talking about? It makes you feel like warm and fuzzy on the inside. Oh, you know what? Actually, I have an idea. This is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go from my own profile. It was me. I said this. They make you feel like this. They make you feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. She was replying to this. Look. Because they pushed away all the men, and that's where we're at. It's why VTubers are so popular. All the women pushed away all the men, and now there's virtual 2D women that yap and laugh with their chat and do ASMR. And they have really cute models, and they give them attention, and then she gives them attention back. And you can find the flavor that you want. An unhinged schizo. Or an ASMR girl who just says nice things and talks about her boobs. Yeah. Maybe that girl is onto something. It's like capitalism in slow motion. Yeah, something about the proletariat? Yes. Because anyway, what I was trying to get at is that feeling that you get, you know, like, you look lonely, can I fix that? Yes, that's what VTubers and female streamers in general are. I know you can deny it and be like, oh no, she just plays video games, she doesn't like read donos or do anything. It's the same thing. Having a female streamer on your second monitor, it is what it is. I hate to break it to you. This is what it makes you feel like. I'm not being disparaging. I've watched them too. I used to religiously watch Shy Lily like 2 years ago, a lot. Back when I didn't stream, or 2-3 years ago when I didn't stream, because she streams now when I stream, so I can't watch her anymore that much. But anyway, that's besides the point. I watched Silvervale, I watched Vebe, I watched Nanners. I have figurines of them. Anyways, my point is, like, I'm one of you guys too. Like, I get it. I understand where you're coming from. I think for AI to, like, emulate high energy and humor and a lot of these, like, aspects that actually come with being, like, a genuinely entertaining person is gonna take a little while longer than it will for like emulating a streamer whose appeal is being hot and showing their butthole or their boobies on stream or whatever. Like, now that said, I do disagree with Asmon on one point. Again, I'm gonna go focus on streaming because that's what I know. I don't think AI is going to put GFA streamers or VTubers out of a job. I don't. I think the big ones that you all know, I don't think they're gonna go anywhere. I don't think they're gonna be out of a job. All of their viewership has already developed. That emotional attachment, that sunk cost fallacy that people talk about with video games. You watching someone stream for 3-4 years and then you don't really want to stop streaming them because you're just like, I've already been here for so long. Why would I stop, watching them? I like them a lot. The girls who already have like a huge, large viewership and following have been doing it for years. I think they're gonna be fine. AI won't replace them, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but like that's just how I feel. It'll be harder for climbing for new people. That being said, this is what I was getting at. Thank you, chatter. I think what AI will do is pull up the ladder up from everyone else. Like anyone starting out, anyone who's working out right now and they're trying to find their way. If we start seeing mass amounts of people creating AI female streamers, it will create so much competition that it becomes incredibly difficult for like new streamers to break into this space and create a name for themselves because it's so oversaturated. It will kind of like work like the OnlyFans girls. You know how we've watched like videos about how, how they make it seem like if you join and start posting your boobs or your butt, you'll instantly become like a millionaire and make like $100,000 a month posting your boobs. But that never happens because there's so much competition. It's like a Ponzi scheme. They convince you that you're gonna be one of them and then you're making like $200 a month, You're just like a cog in the machine. And now you can't get out. I know. It sounds awful, but that's what it is. And again, the same thing is gonna happen with streaming when and if AI gets good enough. Like, that's my prediction. I think that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, they think they're gonna be a celebrity overnight. They bait their, the audience and say like, oh yeah, you're gonna be a hot millionaire in 2 years. Who's that chick that made like $10 million? Not Amaranth, the other one. That's a bait. She's posting to bait people into joining OF. What about the next evolution of bot viewing? Give them an AI that interacts with them on stream? You're thinking a little bit too far ahead. There was a VTuber who did an endoscopy live on her debut. What's an endoscopy? Is that when you go through the throat? It's a bit weird, but okay. Yeah. I just think we should delete all entertaining AI, only signs of production AI. I hate, this is a little bit of a tangent, but Pinterest recently disabled AI as an option for like showing search results, and I think that's great because I was looking at Pinterest the other day before that change and I couldn't stand looking at anything because it was all just the same garbage over and over again. I think that's probably what's gonna happen with AI at a certain point. What then I don't understand is why are people promoting their own replacement? For example, VTubers collabing with Neuro? Because Neuro is entertaining and you think that from a business point of view, you collabing with Neuro-sama will bring in the viewership when Neuro-sama isn't streaming, and that's what happens. That's kind of like the general rule. If you want to be a streamer now, you better start it now. Is that what you mean, Alana? If you really want to be a streamer, you gotta put in the work. Chat. Again, another tangent. But if you want to be a streamer, you start when you want to start. I started 3 years ago almost, and it took me a while to get where I am now. It's not easy to build Neurosama beetles instantly talented, as long as there will be a ton of them soon. Yeah, you also have to take into consideration Neurosama is a massive piece of work. She started out as an AI that could play Osu and then read TTS, and he had to tweak it a lot. So like, I don't know. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of Neurosamas anytime soon. Maybe like in 5 to 10 years perhaps, but until then, I think that Beetle has done a great job. Not only that, a lot of people lose jobs, therefore less simps with money. Nah, I disagree. People already complain about not having money and people still donate to streamers all the time. I'm just saying, I don't think that's the problem. If anything, hear me out. Chat, there was a big boom during COVID times where if you started streaming as a non-VTuber or as a VTuber in general, what happened is you got really, really popular because there was a lot of people staying at home. You really think that not having a job will make people not want to watch streamers? They have more time to watch streamers, if anything, so I don't know. Yo, Be Gone, thank you for the 5 gifted, I appreciate it. You know, big bada boom, bada bang, bada boom. Adds in 1 minute 30. Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah, but anyway, I just wanted to talk about this. I think someone sent me a clip of Asmund talking about it and saying how like women are going to be out of a job, and I think he's rage baiting a little bit, obviously for clip farming, and I do think there's a point to it, but at the end of the day, I don't think it'll happen as quick as people think. He's right. I think they will be out of a job, just not the streamers. Flippy's gonna take your job at McDonald's, don't worry. Yeah. The girls that just post pictures on Insta will be hit first. They already are! Have you seen Instagram AI influencers? Have you seen those? This is an AI. Look, chat. Look, before I go. Oh, for fuck's sake. I have to log in. Okay, hold on. I'll show you like a screenshot. Look at this. This is AI. Look. She has 500,000 followers. Look at this. Look at this shit. And it's completely fake. I can't scroll down because it kind of shows her boobs a lot, like in a bikini. But this is completely AI. 500,000 followers. She advertises at the front that she is AI, or it is AI, I guess, but people don't care. They follow them anyway, and they probably have comments under each and every picture talking about how they want to pork her. Like, let's be realistic, man. 500,000 and only 62 posts? You'd be surprised. There's a lot of people gooning over this shit.